picks up the hallway.
But not like my bedroom where bedroom things happen.
Yeah, right.
Yes, like there's probably little reason I should have one in my bathroom or anything like that. Like I mean, or at least, so now you have to trust that when I turn it off, it actually turns off, right? So anyway, so there is a story that goes with this before we explain why this is this Chilla, there's a reason.
It's not my story.
Oh no, wait, whose story is
Kraus,
it?
there's a reason.
Kraus, there's a reason. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what. Did I say the wrong name?
Sextortion is on the rise.
Sextortion, because we put cameras everywhere.
Right.
And it's in the cloud somewhere.
Yep. And people like to get into people's clouds.
Yes.
And then bad things happen. And next thing you know, you're getting an email.
It's
saying,
the internet version of hiding in the closet.
Hey, we got some pictures.
Hey, how about them pictures?
Yeah.
We got them. Jeez. Wow.
So, moral of the story, don't put cameras in the sensitive parts of your house.
So, like, I go back to. So that, like, where that camera is placed picks up the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, we're talking about Ring. So what? Okay, here.
Like upstairs, like when it's for
on.
When it's on as a baby cam.
Yeah.
It has a small view of that doorway coming into the room.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were to pass from the bathroom into our bedroom,
You're right.
You're going to pick up that motion.
Yeah.
So if I forget the towel for the shower,
Yeah.
Nobody's home, here I go.
and nobody's home, here I go.
Exactly.
Everybody's seeing full Chilla mode.
And I can't
Whoa.
run in there to turn off the. I mean, I guess I could grab.
Yeah. You're not going to think about it because it's just the thing that persists there.
Yeah.
Well, and I think isn't the also thing with Ring? Okay, I guess Ring you can put them anywhere.
We're using Nest.
Isn't
up there
isn't it
for
a
that
little
one,
bit
but-
of hey, I just saw your mistress come in because I see it on your Ring doorbell. Right, I think that might be a little bit too. So, anyways, the story that you're saying, sextortion is on the rise, targeting Ring and Nest. The scams have accounted for $83 million in losses in 2018, according to this.
Right.
So, and it's also like you're probably a targeted individual. It's not. I don't think anybody's after Chilla and want to see his Chilla mode.
But the other thing that I've read is people are taking Nest camera, and this was a glitch that I think they've corrected. But people were taking Nest cameras. Never deregistering them and then selling them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because then they were an authorized user on that camera.
Yeah.
And then the second person set it up, and they set it up as if it was new, but they just added their account to that device. Like it seems there's not every use case and workflow has been figured out for sell and resell.
Has this been applying to
else.
Nest and Ring cameras though? Because those are the two of the biggest. With two of the
I know
companies,
I know the Nest one and Google had the issue with the resale.
Okay, they did.
Where when people would sell the device, if they didn't appropriately remove their account and remove the account and reset the device, when the second person set it up, the first person still had access.
See, that's just, I don't even know if that's something I would resell. I think I would smash it.
Just like a hard drive, you're going to smash that.
You know
thing.
what I mean? No,
But
seriously.
you
it
don't
was
smash
in
your
house.
phone.
But yeah, I guess. But when I factory reset the phone, no.
I've pulled text messages off
You're
of a
right.
factory reset phone that held up in court.
Okay.
Wow, really? So how is that court date for that guy?
That's a different story for a different time.
Okay, all right. So,
but no, that court date is coming up in February.
Fantastic. We'll keep updated on that. If you're curious about what that's about, check out the end of the home automation special we put up at the end of December. Okay, real quick, because we do only have a few minutes left of the show here. Any stories we want to touch on before we get out of here? Anything really good that's going on here, or any of mine that you guys want to see?
I want to try the Ben & Jerry's flavor.
Ben & Jerry's Netflix and chill flavor.
Have you seen it in the wild?
The first, no, I don't go grocery shopping. I use Instacart. So,
Wow.
Yes, we'll check it on Instacart. I'm sure it's in there. But anyways, so it's going to be, you know what's going to happen now is we have food-related things like this, and usually when like your Chilla, your controller doodad that I've been using that we talked about earlier, I threw it in my cart while we were sitting here talking. Now we're going to talk about Ben & Jerry's and then I'm
You're
going to
gonna
put that in
throw
my
your cart,
Instacart,
yeah.
and then just by chance have it the next time I go put an order in. That's what we moved to now.
You just have to be careful with that because I accidentally bought like 3 pairs of headphones.
Yeah, that no. I'm very
because
I watch out for those.
because like I added it to the cart and then I was like, oh, I'll check with Carla to make sure
Which ones you
which
want?
ones you
Yeah.
want, and then like I re-added it again. Like so, I ended up returning one and kept another pair as a backup. But yeah, it can get you can really blow out your bank account.
No, trust me.
Totally
I've
accidentally.
accidentally hit order, and then like all the dash button cancels I had for the $80 ink cartridges have been in. I'm like, whoa, no. It's cancel.
Mm-hmm.
So, thankfully that's been okay. They don't have it at Aldi's. It's at Costco or Target. So, but no. So Ben and Jerry's made a binge-worthy Netflix and chill ice cream flavor, according to Engadget. It is what is the official flavor? Peanut butter ice cream with sweet and salty pretzel swirls and fudge brownies. Because when you think Netflix and chill, also, do they not have the Urban Dictionary version of Netflix and chill in there that they researched when they did this? Because it means something else, doesn't it?
But they do that all the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
all
mean,
right.
they definitely use like the double entendre,
Okay.
double
Yeah.
meaning
All
for
right,
different
all right.
things.
So it's for ice cream play. I get you. So that's a thing. I usually only get Ben and Jerry's when like, hey, American Coned that Colbert had when he had his other show. Was
I think they
one.
still have that going.
I think it is still going, right? American,
And they have one for what's his name? One of the other nights.
Jimmy
Night-
Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon
Yeah, I
has
think he has one
one.
too. It makes sense.
They have the
Cherry Garcia.
yeah, but who's the other band?
Fish. It's usually fish.
They do have Fish Food.
Of course
which is
they
a play
do.
on fish.
Of course they do.
And then who does Ants Marching and the band?
I don't know.
Dave Matthews. They
Dave
have, they have
Matthews,
one sweet.
okay.
Was it One Sweet
Thank you,
World or
producer
something?
Missy.
Thank you.
She was on mute for that.
They have a flavor.
Mm.
So yeah, there's a number of them out there.
Can we go back to Instacart for a second?
1 second, because we only have a
I
few
still
minutes
don't have Hulk-a-Burn and Fudge though, which really upsets me.
What's up?
You're comfortable with people picking out your produce?
Missy is gonna have a bigger issue than I do for it. Although the last person that delivered it is somebody we know that lives 2 blocks away, and he's just like, I picked out all the good stuff for you. I'm like, all right. So
Because that's my one issue
Yeah.
with all of the different services.
oh, absolutely,
Like
absolutely.
having someone pick out
But
my
there's a
steaks,
bit of a
you know what I mean?
satisfactionary like rating at the end. So it's like Ubering of
Okay.
produce picking.
Okay.
So I think that works out. I don't know, Missy, what is your feeling on it? Because I think you have a stronger worry about this than I do.
I was hesitant about it,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but I figured give it a shot.
Okay.
So far, we've not been upset.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't.
However, the first like horrible produce thing that I get, there will be some very, very, very angry,
bit, yeah.
angry words for someone.
Yeah.
I understand the steak comment, and I don't think I would order steak that way.
No.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like a bag of apples, I don't do mass inspection. I pick up the bag, I turn it around.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
I don't go through the
Right.
bag of apples and like turn the bag slowly to make sure I can
We're
see
getting, like,
every angle of
packages.
every apple.
Yeah, we're getting
No.
like packages of 3 tomatoes. And
But
stuff
like,
like
okay,
that. Yeah.
bananas. I usually buy bananas in a
Mhm.
certain
Mhm.
state of green. And
I
if
buy
I'm not
bananas by
worried.
walking over to the thing and going bloop.
okay,
cart.
see,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
no, but see, I
We go
maybe
through
we're a little
bananas
more
so quick.
particular.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me
Like
too.
Christopher, like strawberries, bananas, and apples.
Very healthy
Unless like
household.
I look at it enough to make sure it's not bruised.
Right. There's not
But
bruises. other
He's
than
like a
that.
garbage disposal.
Okay.
Like,
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So
Did
there's
you just
that.
refer to your son as a garbage disposal?
Yes.
Huh?
Well, he's at that age. That's what
Like
boys do. They eat.
he just eats.
The growing age.
They don't eat for a bunch of years, and then suddenly it's food time.
Crazy Kraus. on the Twitter, all the case.
Yep, all the case.
People can ask you questions about your iOS in the month,
ask
right?
Ask me. I'll answer.
What do you think about so-and-so? How you dealing with this?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anybody has any game or app suggestions, send them my way.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I was just reminded because I completely skipped it. This was all on me. TheGameJourney.com. Chachi's in the chat room, and he is still rolling. I've actually heard people just kind of generally talking about, like, just day to day talking about your video game journal over there. So go check it out. I'm trying to bring it up with one hand over here to see where you're at currently. But no, go check it out at thegamejournal.com. He's going through 1,001 games to play before you die. And I have questions about emulation because I need some help with my RetroPie. But we'll talk about that off air. We're overdue for a brunch. Anyways, Chilla at Chilla.
Invite me to that if you can. Invite me to that brunch because I have one in the box that I haven't configured yet.
Oh, you want it? Oh, are we gonna have an emulator brunch? Are you in too?
Throw me in. I would love that. I would love to sit in on that conversation.
Let's see what's going on this weekend here, guys.
Yeah.
So okay, Chachi, you've been warned. I've been meaning to ask you for brunch anyways, but I've been very busy. So let's make that happen. Anyways, so bro retcon brunch is happening soon. Apparently, a lot of stuff going on. Like I mentioned, Sally Wiggins going to be coming up. The broadcast is coming up at the end of the month, returning, as well as a lot of other great shows going on around here. Thrifty just hit their 100th-ish episode, was the official title of it. Our friends Bold Sports are going to have their Sunday brunch, Sunday football, Super Bowl Sunday brunch in a couple weeks here, so stay tuned for that as well. We'll be live streaming that on all platforms, including their the Bold Pittsburgh, I'm sure, Facebook page as well. I can't remember what we did with that last year. They had like Penn Brewery in here last year. We had Fury Brewing, I think, the year before, or maybe I'm flipping those. So those guys got a really cool thing going on there. Friends Bardic Mystery Tour is doing a great thing. They released a Ninja Turtles themed song for their podcast. Go check it out. It's on their Facebook page. I got a kick out of listening to that one too. And Comic Book Pit just recorded here the other day. They were here when the board died, so I couldn't do a video stream for them because we hacked together to get 5 mics working in the studio when it blew up. So now that's not a problem. So look out for them. Those new episodes will be coming up very soon. And just a lot of great stuff here at the Sorgatron Media Network. A lot of great partnerships coming up in the near future. And thank you guys. Thank you, Chili. You didn't plug your stuff.
Plug my stuff.
At
Chilla
on the Twitter.
John's Chilla on the Facebook.
There you go.
Chillatech.net.
Thank you, producer Missy, for chiming in and keeping everything straight and keeping the social media hopping. We'll see you guys next week. You've been our awesome audience. Have an awesome week. That show.
A little bit of splice here, a little bit of
splice here,
there.
and we'll restart before we get to the Mayhem show. So hopefully that's not a problem. So, oh wow, people are hitting me up about that board.
Sorg.
Yes, okay. Show titles before we go off here. We got church stuff, extra Ks, subscription overlords, flash the firmware, get out of my cloud. Get out of my cloud.
Get out of my cloud.
Get out of my cloud.
Yeah, it's good.
Get out of my cloud. I like it.
You guys do realize that's going to have a Stones overtone to it, right?
Okay. All right.
Headphones work fine. They work very well. Well, once you had them on your right.
Once I have them on the right ears.
All right. Thank you, stream. We'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging with us throughout the restarts here. But they recovered pretty smoothly, so that wasn't so bad, actually. All right. Thanks. We'll be back at 9 o'clock. We got Mayhem Mania kicking off tonight